Welcome to Daily Dose Radio, a 5-minute devotional podcast studying the Psalms verse by verse. Broadcast from the ever-beautiful Sharonville, Ohio, on the sunny side of Cincinnati. Hey, welcome back to Daily Dose Radio, your home for Fair Trade Bible Study, right here in the Bible Bistro. Come on in here. Close that screen door, come in here, grab us something to drink, sit down. We're going to look at some Bible today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Psalm 66, looking at verses 12 through 15 today. And today we'll come to the third and final Selah, the last division. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads. We went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. I will go into thy house with burnt offerings. I will pay thee my vows, which my lips have uttered, and my mouth hath spoken when I was in trouble. I will offer unto thee burnt sacrifices of fatlings, with the incense of rams. I will offer bullocks with goats. Selah. Okay, so 12 through 14 really is the second piece to 8 through 11. So in 8 through 11 we had sort of the synopsis or summary of the first section, 1 through 4. Verse 9, there was a synopsis of 5 through 7. Then we have this direct address to God. You have done. So God has done what? Well, He's proved us, He's tried us, pulled us into the net, and laid affliction upon us. Now we come to 12, and 12 is continuing that theme of what He has done, and it's a direct address. You have caused men to ride over our heads. Now, that's a graphic image, isn't it? Imagine chariots or carts or whatever, horses or mules. The people are on the ground and they're being ridden over. So you can imagine how horrific this might be. We went through fire and through water. So not only the fire, but the water. Of course, this could just a synopsis of their time in Egypt. The fire, the trial that they went through, and then the water that delivered them. And then we have this wonderful little adversative here, but you. But you brought us out into a wealthy place. So you have praise at the beginning of this. Oh, bless God, ye people. Oh, bless our God, ye people. So the psalmist is commanding blessing and praise. Make the voice of his praise to be heard. And then he starts reciting all of this stuff, this bad stuff that's happened. And then he comes to the end, and here we have the reason why praise is appropriate. Because He brought us out into a wealthy place. You see, He always brings us out into a wealthy place. Praise is not appropriate because of the way He deals with you in the moment. Praise is appropriate because He's God. Now, and look what happens in the rest of this section. I will go into thy house, I will pay my vows, which my lips have uttered. I will offer unto thee burnt sacrifices. I will offer bullocks. So he says, now I'm just going to thank you for what you've done. And notice, let's see, where was it? 14. The vows that he's going to pay are those which his lips have uttered, there in 14, and my mouth hath spoken when I was in trouble. So all of that proving, trying, net catching, affliction, men riding over their heads, going through the fire and the water, all of that resulted in a vow, and the vow is going to be kept because when he was in trouble, he said, oh, God, bring me out. And sure enough, God has. And so he is praising God for what he has done, or perhaps he's praising God for what he's going to do. And that's always a good reason to praise him as well. In the midst of trouble, just thank him that the exit door is coming up shortly. Just thank him that he's going to bring you out. Join me again tomorrow. We'll look at the last section, 16 through 20, on Daily Dose Radio. Thanks for listening to Daily Dose Radio. I'm David Smith. The music today has been performed by the Bluegrass Experiment. Thanks again for listening. I'll see you next time on Daily Dose Radio.